Alright, so today I'm bringing back the best glitch in Payday 2. This glitch was patched for a while, but now it's back, and it is by far the easiest and best way to get money and XP. For the OGs on the channel, you will probably know what glitch this is, but for the new viewers who don't know what this is, it is the cook-off glitch where no police spawn on the map whatsoever, and you can literally get as much money and XP as you want from this. It is currently working on console, but I don't think it's working on PC, unfortunately. But for the console players, make the most of this while it's working because it may be patched again in the future. And for those who are wondering where I've been for the past year, I will explain at the end of the video. So the only requirement for this glitch is that you need to have 4 turrets. So you will need to ace the tower defense skill in the technician skill tree, which is the one on the top left right here. And if you haven't got the skill or you can't unlock it, just level up a bit and get some skill points and then come back to it. I would also recommend acing the jack of all trades skill so you can bring some ammo with you as well. Because if you do this glitch for a long time, eventually you will run out of ammo. But if you have this and you bring ammo along, you won't. The glitch works on all difficulties, so you can choose any depending on how much money and XP you want. So if you choose Death Sentence, you'll get a lot more money and XP for this than if you were to choose a difficulty like Hard or Normal. But if you are a brand new player or still a new player, do not get Death Sentence. Because snipers still spawn on one side of the map at all times. If you choose a high difficulty, they will one-hit you. So I'd recommend if you are a new player, then start off with a lower difficulty. If you are playing solo, I'd recommend putting AI on because they can revive you if you go down. But again, you don't need to have them on or off, it doesn't matter. The glitch still works. Once you've started the heist, make sure that you got the turrets equipped. I'd recommend bringing a loadout with a lot of ammo as well. Because when you place the turrets down, they actually take ammo from your guns. So with every turret that you place, you will lose ammo from your primary and secondary weapons. So that's why I'd recommend bringing the gun with a lot of ammo, because then you'll still have ammo to shoot the snipers and the dozer that spawns as well. Okay, so for the turret placement, you want to come over to the second fence panel here. Place a turret in between this gap right here, as close to the fence as possible. Like that. Pause the video if you have to get the placements down. Right in between this gap here. As close as possible. Then come around to the back of the house around here, and it is this fence panel right here. Place another turret as close as possible. And the last one is right in this gap here. And you can also switch to fire mode on the turrets so they fire single shots instead of being fully auto. Because if they are fully auto and they get aggroed on a sniper, they'll waste the ammo. And if any turret runs out of ammo, the glitch will fail. So just make sure that doesn't happen. And if you've done the glitch correctly, no police will spawn at this point. If a police assault happens at any point the glitch hasn't worked, then just restart the heist and try again. You will know if the glitch has worked when you get to the 3-minute mark and no police have spawned. Because at that point they should have. And at that point the only thing that will spawn are 2 snipers that will spawn either at the back here, at the side, or on the front of the house. So it's getting to the 3-minute mark now and still no police are on the map. By this point they should have spawned, so this is how you know you've done the glitch correctly. And as you can see, there are no police on the map whatsoever. You can run around the entire map and no one is here. The only way you can fail the glitch at this point if you've got it working is if you go on the road. Do not go on the road because the glitch will end and the police will start to spawn. So that means at the end of the heist, when you have to throw the bags in the van, you'll have to go on the road at some point. Or you can wait for the van to spawn at this side, and you can actually throw the bags into the van from the safety of the path here. So you can try that if you want to continue the glitch. And this is it, you now have the full map to yourself. You can cook the meth, get as many bags as you want, and as much money and XP as you want. I would also recommend trying to find the boards on the map. The boards look like this, you can pick them up. And depending on which floor the lab is on, I would board up the certain windows like this one here. Because snipers do spawn on this side, they can shoot you through the window if you're down here making the meth. Just be careful of that. So for the new viewers who have never played this heist before, I'm going to explain how it works. There are 3 ingredients around the map: hydrogen chloride, caustic soda, and muriatic acid. When you've got all of them, go back to the meth lab and Bane will give you instructions on which order to put them in. He gives a random order which you have to follow, and if you get it wrong the heist will end because the lab will blow up. And he does also make mistakes, so just make sure he repeats himself twice to make sure it's the right ingredient that you're putting in. And once you put the first 3 ingredients in the correct order, you will get a bag of meth, which is the duffel bag that you get with any other heist. And that is how you get the money and XP from this heist, is by repeating this process. Just keep finding the ingredients around the map and adding them in. And at some point you will run out of ingredients as well. But Bane will give you a prompt and a little flare icon will appear outside, where you can go and drop a flare and a helicopter will come and bring more ingredients. And that is how the glitch works. If you have any questions or need help with it, leave a comment below. And yeah, for those who are wondering where I've been for the past year, basically I just got really burnt out with making videos. I just got quite bored with it, to be honest. There weren't any new glitches, there wasn't anything new happening with the game, I just got quite bored of playing it and uploading it. And by me posting this video now doesn't mean I'm entirely back. It just means I'm going to be posting videos as and when. Like if there's a new glitch that's found that's really good, I'll make a video on it. If there's a good video to be made, it will be made. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Give the video a like, subscribe, it helps me out a lot. Comment if you need help with anything. And yeah, in a bit boys.